Alright, hello everybody. I'm here to show you guys how to turn this into this. This. Alright, so basically we are bringing the SY-1 to life in ways that you never thought possible. Alright, first things first, the coolest thing I ever discovered was to use a overdrive before the SY-1. And you're probably saying, you must be mad. Well, I'm not mad, this is why. Okay, so I'm going to play this tune over and over, and you can tell me if you think it sounds better with the tube screamer before the SY-1. Alright, over and over, I'm just going to go. Okay. And you can hear a bit of bleed of the guitar through the mic, so let me switch that off. Let me switch that off, I said. Alright, you can't hear those first two notes, can you? You can't hear this one when you're playing a bass note at the same time. And that's because the SY-1 likes to follow the lowest note. It's kind of like it's got low note priority, sort of like the OC5 does. But I know that's not intentional, it's just focusing on the strongest frequency it's receiving. Alright, pardon that kick drum going off. More on that in another video. So thanks to the tube screamer, it's receiving a much more trebly signal, and I actually turn the treble right up, okay? Okay, let's get rid of the bleed from the mic. Alright, so instantly the tube screamer is a wonderful, wonderful thing because it brings to life the higher notes. Obviously the tube screamer knocks off a bit of the low end, and there's ways I make up for that in a sort of modern context, and that's why I've got this OC3 right by it, so we can add some bass. Alright, obviously if I had the OC5, I would be using that. Okay, the next thing to make this SY-1 dream come true is to add a compressor, because the volume levels are kind of inconsistent, even with the tube screamer evening things out a bit. So now it's going to sound modern, and I've got the EQ right up once again, because it sounds modern. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Then to make up for that low end, which we've lost now, to make it more raspy and modern, you definitely have to have your OC3 pumping through. Okay, so that's pretty wicked. And then the other thing you're going to want to do is, well, you can have a pretty cool song. Let me add in some hi-hats here, and you'll need a chorus though, and the way to sort of go from one level of epicness to another, you might want to suddenly slap on another layer of distortion perhaps, or something like that. So here we go. So all I've done there is I've preserved the dry signal using the big muff. It has a dry through. Without it, it actually is just this. But all I really want to do is add some rasp, make it even more raspy. So that's what this does. Then you bring the dry signal through as well. And then it's still going into the yellow comp in this case. You can use any compressor with a tone knob. And That way it's all blended together and really well balanced. Pardon the hi-hat, sorry. Still got my drum kit active. Alright, so let's maybe try another genre. Let's try trance or something, and you can see how this thing works. Okay, drum kit's back. Okay, there you go. That's how you turn your SY-1 into something modern. Obviously, there's plenty of other sounds you could choose from. You don't necessarily have to just sort of stick with that one. How about this? And you can come down with the chorus and back to... drop the bass. Okay, so there you go. That is it. Thank you so much. The SY-1 desperately needs a little bit of help because it likes to follow low end too much. Alright, so problem solved. Hey again guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's been a long time. I've even grown a beard. But I want to say thanks for watching, and if you wanted to see more of these crazy guitar experiments, then feel free to subscribe, and obviously let me know in the comments because I always like to investigate new ideas and I love explaining what I do. I should explain it in a video instead of just in the comments, but if you want to chat, there I am. Anyway, till next time.